Hey guys, welcome back to Mega Man 8. We've tackled all the Robot Masters, which means that the shields to Wily's tower has been deactivated. So, let's go!
Let's do it as my doorbell rings, but
Go home first!
What?
Oops.
We're gonna go home because I want to get one last thing.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Mega Man, shouldn't you be out saving the world?
Nope.
Not just yet, I want my arrow shield, arrow shot, damn it.
Okay.
And trust me, this thing is just outright disgusting. Oh, and I'll go ahead and get the step booster because I have the bolts for it.
You'll be able
Wait,
to
you
climb
mean
a
it
ladder.
breaks the game even more than the ball does?
Good luck.
Somewhat, yeah. You'll see what I mean once we actually get some usage for it. Anyway,
Out to the wild.
now let's go to Wily Tower.
Mega Man, it's time to face Dr. Wawi.
And you wonder why I rebel against you.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we don't get an anime cutscene to showcase our travels through there. We just go straight in. And we start off with probably my least favorite of the four.
Oh, the board.
Ah, more boards. I guess
Oh,
you
wait,
could say you were very bored of this level.
Oh, first let's
Board
show
isn't
off.
really even my problem with it. It's more so the... Yeah. Figured I'd show this off first. Unfortunately, well, it's just an arrow. But it gets more utility once you actually collide with an enemy. But for now... Enjoy this freaking jetboard sequence, which gets pretty ridiculous around the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me this was the part where you're like, oh god, this is the part where you're telling me like it's bad. Back in the
Yeah,
days.
it can get really bad with timing. Like, you have to be, like, pixel perfectly precise.
So, better or worse than Return's version of the go-karts, or minecarts? Because those can be pretty pixel perfect too.
Wait, what?
I said better or worse than the minecarts and Returns, because those can be pretty pixel perfect too.
Maybe a... Honestly, I'd say they're roughly around the same. This might be a bit worse.
How now? Wait, I will one up hype. Are they as? Oh god.
Ah!
Are they as pixel perfect? Are they as pixel perfect? Oh no.
Okay,
Are
that
they as
one was your
pixel
own fault.
perfect as? Are they as pixel perfect as the minecarts in Ukulele pre-patch?
Yes.
I haven't played ukulele yet, so I can't answer that.
Be glad that by the time you do, they'd have patched it. Ah! Let me guess. You can't jump on a platform after it's fallen, so you have to like jump the second you touch it.
I think it's only just for a split second. Afterwards, you can jump again.
Can I say that insta-kill obstacles like this are kind of a really BS way?
There you
like,
go.
Oh yeah, now this stage difficult. It's like, I'm not even dying by losing my full health to an actual onslaught. It's just a one death. You failed.
Yeah.
Punk!
Wow.
And the sad thing is, I kind of made that look a little easier than it really is.
Wait, was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay.
More. Oh, one
I thought
actual
it'd get
platform.
worse.
No, that was the worst bit of it, honestly. But again, just be thankful that nowadays you can play it through this collection instead of the anniversary collection, where again, like there was input like so bad it makes this and the one for Frostman stage nearly unplayable.
Wait, Anniversary Collection, that's the one for the PS2, right?
Yes.
Devil damn it. Because that's the version I
Sorry.
Still- No.
Sorry, Steve.
Wop.
Oh, you want to know something else the anniversary did that was kind of stupid? In Mega Man 7, you remember that ending bit where Mega Man
There's
was
a
just
life up
walking away
there.
from...
Nah.
I don't need it. I don't need it, but anyway.
But you were saying about 7?
Remember that one sequence where you see, like, Mega Man walking away from the exploding Wily's castle?
Oh, that's just a black screen?
Yeah, it's just a black screen in the original and it looked dull as shit.
Oh, well.
What are we fighting?
Boxes.
Fatman.
You decide.
So you
It's
have
not
to
like
kick-
it's
so
really
you have to use the
boxing.
Super Ball.
Yeah, the Super Ball's the only thing that's gonna hurt this guy, because I don't think he drops himself down.
Okay.
Not willingly, anyway.
Well, yeah, well,
That was
why
close.
would he? There's a killer robot down there.
That is true.
And it gets
I
worse.
wouldn't go down there.
And it does get a little worse. Well, and they think it's worse, but honestly, it's really not that much worse than what we're dealing with right now. He sends in a double!
Okay, so then just look
Oh,
up.
so it's like
Pay
Wendy.
attention. Don't hit the wrong one. Aim.
Rats.
Actually, am I thinking of that
In all
right?
fairness-
Was it Wendy that hit the decoy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
with the
her and Lemmy.
Okay.
Yeah. And we
There
did
you
it.
go.
I'm exploding.
Too late. I guess I'm. I don't know. He was looking like Mr. Popo for a little bit to me.
Oh dear God.
Who's Mr. Popo again?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Ah.
Anyway,
Let me introduce you to the pecking order.
I still feel bad for what the four kids did to that poor guy.
oh, made him all blue.
Yeah.
Abada. Well, to be fair, like,
Yeah.
if it's the same character that I'm thinking of, because I think I might have seen him in passing once, to be fair, considering how sensitive people are, is it really that bad that he changed from black to blue?
It was a very garish-looking blue, is the thing.
Yeah.
It was like the kind of thing where like it's super obvious. Where like imagine if like it's like the kind of thing where like if
but real
they
quick,
had
I am
made
thinking
that
of the right
supposed to
guy,
kind of
right?
Replace it with a giant heart symbol. Yeah, you are thinking of him. But it's the kind of thing where like if they replaced the swastika with a heart symbol to try and censor a piece of television, you're like, I clearly see what you're trying to do, and it doesn't look any better.
Right.
It looks.
Oh,
it
I
looks
guess
awkward.
I guess we are thinking of different people, because I was thinking of the one that has the black face.
Yeah.
Ladies
No,
and
that's what
gentlemen,
we're saying. I was making a
right.
comparison in how awkward it looked.
Speaking of awkward, that was the step booster at work. You
Yay.
climb up ladders like Sonic on speed.
Yeah, it's like Dark Souls
He's
all over
already
again. Also,
speed.
I guess I'm gonna be. Oh, sorry. Yeah, what's up, Matt?
If you didn't hear, we are talking about the same person, Steve. He's just,
Yeah.
that character was, like, okay, 4Kids and Nickelodeon did some interesting things to the series, to Dragon Ball Z, especially when Kai came
They made
out.
Goku a woman.
No.
They gave Master Roshi a magazine about martial arts.
Alright, I want you guys to look up, like, I can't remember the exact,
There you go.
Oh, it's another sumo section.
Oh, I was hoping to get Otto, but nope, I accidentally got Rush instead.
What happens when you get Rush on the thing?
He releases a spread shot.
Okay.
Nice. That's what we got too.
but anyway, look up something about how Nickelodeon, they censored, Gohan's bruise by, like, he had a swollen eye, and so they decided to literally just paint over that with his eye. And it looks so horrible.
What the hell?
Bad. Oh, geez. Little worms.
And whales.
Oh, gosh.
I did
That's
not know
creepy how they
robots
kind
could
of
have
like
tapeworms.
stick out. I don't
Yeah.
know. I have a question, but I think I'll wait until after this section, because I will say, the Gradius sections are pretty cool still.
They're fun. They're fun enough.
I'm trying to remember.
It's
is
just
8
back
the
up
only-
fast.
it's
I was about to say, is 8 the only game where they ever tried to experiment with something like this?
Sort of. Although I remember in Mega Man 5, you could have Mega Man in Wave Man stage. You could have Mega Man ride on a jet ski, and
Yes.
it was pretty much its own shooter segment.
We're speeding
Why?
up really fast. How fast are we
We're
going?
waiting.
Very
nothing
fast,
popping.
and yet there's still nothing but.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go. Oh no, it's Wily's air defenses, and it looks like something straight out of a Ghibli movie.
It looks like a giant
Yeah, it
cheetah.
does.
Actually, with the triangle, yeah. Wait, is there gonna be shield? If so, then this is totally Gradius with the cores. Yeah, this is Gradius.
It looks like something from Castle in the Sky.
Yeah, that's what I was
saying.
thinking.
I was saying this is straight up Gradius. This is straight up like destroy the core.
Pretty much. So yeah, thankfully this thing's weakness is the screen nuking Astro Crush.
I was
Okay.
wondering what that was.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna ask then while we watch this amazing sequence. So, why is there like? Why do you think for 9 they kind of downgraded? Because like I would not be mad if we got a game like with this kind of graphical fidelity again.
Because nostalgia.
Well, it mainly had to do with the Wii's Virtual Console service because this was like around the time when all the other Mega Man games were being released on the service, and Capcom and Intercreate saw that as an opportunity of like, maybe we could continue the series with a similar aesthetic to like the original Mega Man games, make it seem like it's connecting to those.
Okay.
It's mainly they did it for nostalgic sakes.
More or less, yeah.
And,
Again, I'm just saying that the Virtual Console was a big factor into why they went with the 8-bit aesthetic.
Like, if you think
Alright.
about it, the most popular Mega Man games are 1, 2, 3, 4, stuff like that. The reason
Yeah.
why they're and 7 and 8 were not that loved.
Which is a shame, because, I mean...
I like 7 at least.
As someone who started this game started the franchise with the Mega Man Anniversary Collection, I thought the fact that the first 6 games using this exact same style felt very fucking
Cookie cutter.
very cookie cutter and repetitive.
Weren't they able to like release games like once a year?
Yes,
cool.
they did. They did right around 3's release.
That's kind of odd. It's like back then, like people could release a game a year, like awesome. Nowadays, if someone releases a game a year, you're like, you didn't work hard enough on this.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much.
but wait. To be fair, that's because games have upgraded. I mean, if we think about it, like a game a year. If we think about it, a game a year, like nowadays, really wouldn't be much.
It really wouldn't.
Because
And even back then, like people were starting to feel the fatigue with Mega Man, because by the time 6 came out, it was largely ignored.
Wow.
Well, that also didn't help that Mega Man X came out like a few months beforehand.
yeah, but
I don't know if I already mentioned before, but the new charge shot is awesome.
Oh yeah, again, the arrow shot is fucking disgusting. Once it collides with an enemy, it splits off into 5 separate little charge shots.
Sweet.
Anyway, what I was about to ask is, I'm not quite sure if we talked about this before, but I think it's something kind of interesting. Since Mega Man's 1 through 6 have pretty much the exact same gameplay style anyway, just with minor changes here or there, do you think that the franchise in its state would benefit from having, like, its own version of the Insane Trilogy, but with Mega Man's 1 through 6?
I would love to see that.
I would say, and hear me out. I would.
Hello, Face! Mega Man! You can't escape this time!
Base, stop it! I don't want to fight with you.
I already kicked your ass enough.
Well, too bad. I'm hijacking the plot. You're so naive. That will be your downfall. I'm not the same weakling anymore. I've got new powers.
Is it?
No way.
Yes, way.
It's the evil.
Come to me, evil energy.
Oh, for a minute, I thought it was 5-second massive pass.
No! You don't know how dangerous it is!
Shut up. I'll defeat you. Come on, Treble.
Oh,
This
so
is
now
a
he's...
metaphor for.
Oh, he's gonna do a triple
So this-
fuser with the thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Oh my.
something so sinister, so powerful, and yet far weaker than how he was in Mega Man 7. Let's do it! I'll show you what true power is!
No! That's not power! I must prove you're wrong again, Base.
And
This is a
prove wrong again he will, because again, this boss fight's far easier than his Mega Man 7 counterpart.
What are you trying to say,
I'm saying
Logan?
this is an extended metaphor for Mega Man trying to have an intervention and help Base overcome his drug addiction.
I was about to say.
Yay.
So
Shut
anyway,
up! I don't need you. Oh jeez.
Really quick, back to the whole one game a year. If you think about it, games now take so much effort to make. I mean, we had originally all you had to focus on was the gameplay. The graphics were just an afterthought. If it is a game with good graphics, then that is good. Nowadays, people are trying to do good gameplay and graphics.
True.
Which takes a lot of time.
Style versus substance.
And also, video games now have voice acting, and also video games have bigger storylines and all of that.
Bigger runtimes too.
Yeah.
Can't beat me. Oh, that's Mega Man. Whoops.
You can't beat me with fake power. Wake up, Base.
Crap. Curse you, Mega Man. I'll never give up.
Well,
And give up he just did.
Base. Why don't you understand?
don't hype. Don't do it.
Wait, what was I about to do again?
We know what you're about to make a Rick Astley fun.
Oh, I guess I was.
But
Yeah, I was about to say, before we got interrupted by Base's sudden intervention, what were you about to say about my theory of Mega Man Insane?
Oh, I was gonna say, I would like it if it was done in the same 2D art style that Mighty Number 9 was promised to us as.
That would be nice. Or heck, if nothing else, maybe something along the lines of this. Like, again, Mega Man 8's a beautiful looking game, and I think having an Insane Trilogy style Mega Man 6, what would you call it? The 6 games, like a duology sort of thing?
The Mega Remix or something? I don't know.
Mega Mix.
Mega Mix, yeah. Mega Man,
Well,
Mega Mix.
Mega Mix already exists. That's a comic series.
Shut up.
Gosh
Yeah.
dang it.
Sorry.
It's actually, and from what I
Well,
hear, it's supposed to
Insane
be
already
really
exists,
good.
it's an island.
Yeah, and I was about to
Well,
say, from what
yeah, but never mind.
and from what I hear, Mega Mix is actually supposed to be a really good series.
Oh, it is. Like, there's a lot of heart in that series, and I think anyone who hasn't seen it yet and want a slightly different take on Mega Man while still feeling relatively true to its roots, give it a shot. It's actually really good.
Wow, that's sad.
Wait.
Base wasn't even the final boss.
Oh
of the
god,
stage.
we're fighting a devil, aren't we?
Yep.
Oh god damn it.
The Green Gooey Devil.
How bad is this boss?
Ironically, this is the easiest one.
Really, I was expecting it to be a
What?
lot harder.
Well, okay, not so much. Okay, this isn't. It's okay. It's easier comparative to all the other devil bosses, like when they first debuted. You actually do fight this thing again in Mega Man Base, and well, he's the beginning. He's like the very first boss you fight. So take that for what you will.
Wait, are you serious? They don't even go along. Whoa!
Oops.
3D.
Whoa.
That's like a way. That is actually kind of cool.
Seriously.
That is really cool.
But I was gonna say, really, all you have to do is shoot him with a bomb, and like 3 shots of the lightning, and he's dead.
Yeah. Well, technically, he's technically weak to the Thunderclaw, but the Flash Bomb is actually really useful for exposing him.
Interesting. What about I'm trying to think. Which game did you fight the Black Devil in?
X5.
Because I remember hearing. I think we did. I think like X5, like that's like the hardest devil fight.
Yes, it is. It's really hard. I mean, I was actually able to do it twice. I mean, heck, I was planning to do that game for the channel at one point until
Too close. That all
personal
happened.
shit started happening. Yeah.
Oh,
And there he goes.
Free Jello for everyone.
Yes, because green goo explodes.
Gumby.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to do my I'm splodin' thing, but differently. I'm splodin'?
That being said, I probably will do X5 at a later point in time once I'm in the mood for it. But with that said, we only have one more part left to go. One last Wily stage to go, and a whole ending cutscene to go along with it. So stay tuned.
Yay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, peeps.
I'm suddenly turned off from Jello for some reason.